Hello everyone, this is Josh here. We're back with the Darkened Dawn D&D sessions. This is episode 3, where people are doing things. We had a few private sessions, as I slightly mentioned in the last session, where some people escaped from where they were and everything just went down. I'll explain one by one what happened, and we'll go from there. First of all, Maura, when she was one of the people that weren't drugged off and pushed down the cliff, so she just jumped down, she jumped into the hole, and she hid for, like, a few hours. Came back up, she looked around, she came back down, she looked around, she just made sure everything, she just looked at everything that she could. She then came up and attempted to call, and then found someone, the main leader that these cultists worship, in which he was the worst person ever, in her opinion. After getting off a call with him, they came over the next day, and she got this new item. It's an invisibility cloak that turns her completely invisible. It's almost impossible to track her. Then they left, only pissing off Maura more, and she had to investigate stuff for herself down in the cultist area. While in the cultist area, a few people started to wake up by now. Galeas woke up, he started to ruckus, he killed a few people, and then he went, like, obediently into the jail cell, his special jail cell. Next up was Roselyn. She didn't put up much of an effort to escape, and then when she did, it was inside the cage when she touched the bars, and then got messed up as hell. Next up would be Baubor, who woke up latest out of everyone as he messed himself up more than he needed to. He broke his arm, he broke his legs, he broke a lot of bones in his body, and that was his fault. He woke up and he was put to his jail cell, and once he was put into his jail cell, he didn't really do much but have conversation. At lunch period, he saw that he sat next to Nim Gaylord and a new character named Gerald Howe. Gerald Howe said to both Nim Gaylord and Baubor that he knew who they were and what they did, and he said, we can escape here if we really try. So that's Baubor so far. He couldn't do much else. After that, Maura eventually found that she could dress up as an apprentice and cover herself and hide herself from everyone. And then she went with the apprentice group that was exploring the jail cells. She explored the jail cells with this apprentice group. She pulled off a really good apprentice, per se, and eventually they went up to Galeas' cell. In Galeas' cell, they talked for a bit, and Maura gave subtle hints that she was her. One being how whenever Galeas says his full name, Maura gives a groan or a sigh or a moan that's just in pain. Galeas, in his time in the cell, he met a girl named Celine. Celine was his favorite out of all the guards that visited him. He saw all the guard rounds, and this was just the one that shown up. This guard slowly started to get attracted to him, and Galeas used that to his advantage when she wrote down notes that would help him later on. Maura, after the first meeting up with Galeas, she stopped following the group and she put on her cloak. When she put on her cloak, she turned completely invisible, went back inside of the special room with this very special cage that Galeas is held in, and then slaughtered the guard there. Maura let Galeas out. Galeas saw the notes, and he saw that there was the suit that the guard wore was perfect for his size. Galeas and Maura then helped Roselyn escape, grabbed Celine, they had to go down and grab Celine, ran out with Celine, and now this is where they are now. They made their way back to the town, they came unscathed for the most part, and now they see Machevu in the distance. Machevu herself, she got put down there. She, during lunch period, killed a few guards, starting the distraction, and made it so the other guards thought that different prisoners started it, and while all the distraction was going on, she ran out and escaped. That's it for now. Along with that, actually, the ship in the distance that Galeas completely, he just took over. He had all the different villagers come in and take it over with him, and it's now gone. Now then, we are here with a few of our main people. Let's do a roll call per se. We have Galeas Arcadius Rockwest Count Loren Von Avery III, played by WalkmanEXE.
Oh, hello there.
We have Mira IA playing Maura Von Serrano, Marcus Pierce, and Twine II.
Mochivu was a guy.
We have...
They have the D.
Okay. We have Star playing our good old friend Roselyn Antoinette.
Oh, fuck. Drugs.
Okay. Next up, we have Julius playing Baubor Lupi.
Howdy.
And we have our guest of the session. I'm just going to call him Chris. Chris is playing our good friend Gerald Howe, the new guy that good old Baubor named. We're going to start off with Galeas and Maura and all of them doing their thing, so we can settle that first. Then we're going to go to Baubor and all of them once we have the time. Alright.
So you said we see Mochi in the distance.
Yes.
Neat.
You slowly see Celine pull off her goggles and pull down her mask more, just to completely just lower herself from the outfit. And you see slowly as two cat ears pop up from her hair.
Fucking furry.
So.
Yes.
What? Get out, fucking furry.
She has a human appearance. That just means that she's a neko. She's not a full-on anthropomorphic cat. She's just a neko, which is awesome.
Her furry.
As much as you see
Half
guys,
furry.
you see her freeze a little. She looks a little scared, but she hides it as much as she can.
I walk over. Well, first off, I see her concern, but that is not my immediate. That's not my immediate focus. My immediate focus is gonna be kneecapping Mochivu.
It's the traitor, get him!
Alright, you go.
Oh wait.
What? You don't know that?
No, wait, no.
He's
I don't know that they're the
Yeah, you don't
traitor.
know that they're a traitor.
Hey, look, it's Moche. What the fuck?
Then in that case, I will not do that. I will turn to
Got
Celine and be like,
Munchie.
well, does Maura know? Because Maura didn't fall in the hole.
Yeah, Maura knows, but she didn't say anything.
Mara, you fuck
what?
too.
Well, actually, you don't get to make that decision. That's Mara's decision.
Well, she hasn't said anything yet.
I haven't had a chance to. Fuck.
Maybe you should. Hey there.
Hey, guys. Hey, Galeas.
Yeah?
Hmm?
That's a fucking traitor.
I look over at
That's a
Mochivu
fucking
and
traitor.
I look over at Mochivu and then I look at Celine and I take her hands. I'm like, you have wonderful ears, darling. Just hold that thought. I have to do a bit of business. And then I Eldritch Blast him.
You're just gonna believe Mara like that? Like, damn.
I've traveled with her longer than I have this random guy who healed the main boss.
Oh, yeah. Fucking healed him.
Alright.
Can we just go and
Is her character just dead now?
Well,
Yes.
not yet.
fucking tackle him?
Wait.
25 with 4 points of force damage.
Alright. That definitely hits. You see... She, immediately, whatever it is, he gets pushed back and immediately looks at you in terror. He doesn't fight back. He just...
I just smile. I'm like, hi there. You're going to answer a few questions for me if you don't mind. I'm like, Roselyn, if you wouldn't mind restraining, you can use as many knives as you'd like to keep them in place.
Oh, no. Alright, well, that's actually close enough, so it doesn't matter. Oh, no. So, Roselyn, what you gonna do?
Fuck, hold on.
See, now you don't have your best torturer.
No, what?
Remember last
Sorry.
session?
Alright.
Oh yeah, Baubor with the torture. Well, Roselyn can torture people too.
Yeah, we haven't seen
Yeah, fuck
Roselyn
you. I do
torture.
it better.
Yeah, we haven't seen Roselyn torture yet, so let's see.
Fair enough, we haven't seen
No, we did last session. She took a dude
Yeah.
apart.
Oh, right. Alright,
Piece by
Roselyn.
piece.
Nice and slowly.
So, Roselyn, what's she gonna do?
Alright, fuck. What? Wait, are they on the floor? What?
No, they're
Like they're just standing
they're
still.
standing. They are
I just
frozen.
Make sure to keep them alive as
Yeah,
you do,
they
as you
are
torture them.
frozen in fear.
Fuck.
at this moment I'm gonna like look out over the city and I'm gonna see something that upsets me, and then I'm just gonna go, "Where the bloody hell is my ship?"
Ooh.
Celine looks over, confused. There was a ship there? We didn't see anything for like the past day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I-
Galeas.
I pull out my I just pull out my phone and I hold up a finger, and I dial a number, and I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting there waiting for that lady to pick up. That bitch who stole my ship.
You hear her
Sorry,
pick up
this
and
number
she's
is
like,
discontinued.
"Hey, hello there, who's this?"
Do you have a family?
And she hangs up.
Well,
Yeah, she does.
can you track her number or some shit? Oh wait, Kim, you're doing that?
I immediately what was her name again? It was God, it was I'll have to scroll
Danielle?
back to the chat. It was
Danielle.
Danielle, and then there
Yes,
was like a
Danielle.
longer.
It was
Some shit.
it's Danielle.
Control F.
Danielle Armand.
Oh right, Josh, haven't you been writing all these down?
Yeah, it's Daniela Armand Service Torres von Tuntutun.
All right. So I immediately, after she hangs up, I call the LeBrandon house.
Okay.
Fuck it up.
Who would pick up at the Little Brandon house?
Either our servant who tends the phones, or if it's me calling like my direct line, it would be my immediate servant.
So which one are you calling?
I'm gonna be calling Joffrey, my immediate servant. I need some business taken care of.
Hello there.
Joffrey,
Yes, sir.
it's Galeas. And I go, I need you to do me a quick favor.
What would this favor be?
I need you to find the immediate relatives of Danielle Armand Luis Altorres von Tundletun and bring them to the manor.
Of course, sir. I'll do that immediately. And-
But Joffrey, don't fuck this up. I want you to bring them there under the preconcepts of peace talks. Bring them there with a welcome invitation and a fitting feast, and when they're all around the table eating their fill and drinking as much blood as they want, I want you to lop their heads off and take them apart piece by piece and mail them to Daniela until I get my bloody ship back!
Of course, sir. As I said
Thank you,
before.
Joffrey. I can always count on
Yes,
you.
I'll do this immediately.
And I hang and I'm assuming would I hang up first or would he hang up first?
Wait, hold on.
He would.
Wasn't
You would have to. hang
Star
up
gonna
first.
eat her child?
What?
Yeah, I wanted to eat the children.
Were we gonna like live stream it while she was on the fucking phone with us and
Yeah.
eat the kid?
I would torture the kids right in
called
front of
John-
the family.
Yo, it's epic meal time. I'm sauce.
Because she immediately hung up, so you can kind of guess that
Well,
she has a fucking family.
Yeah, so I as they're like, wait, well, what? Like as they're mentioning this to me, like, wait, didn't you say we were gonna do all this stuff? I'm like, oh right. Joffrey,
Yes, sir.
hold that thought.
Okay.
Instead of the butchery, just drug them and put them in the dungeon and make sure that they are under full guard 24/7, the best security. If they try to escape, kill one of them, make an example, you know the usual deal.
Yes.
Because I have something I would like to do when I get back with my friends. And then I think about that for a second. I'm like, workplace associates. Workplace associates.
Yeah. I think I have an
Fair
idea.
enough.
Of course, sir. I understand. All right.
Thank you, Joffrey. I can always count on you. And then I hang up and I'm like, well then.
One time.
You see Roselyn slowly getting closer. I'm gonna say
Now
this.
that this is concluded,
What?
As Roselyn slowly gets closer, I just she begins to like unsheath her dark metal claws one by one by one, and just walks ever so like eerily, and just she looks terrifying as she comes over.
Dragging them claws across the trees.
Yes, right across the trees.
Right
I'm
across.
gonna circle around like a fucking predator.
She. Actually, I need to roll this 1 second. Let's see if she has the ability to move.
What?
She starts to try to like move back, like nice and slow.
Can I just knock out their fucking knees and break them so they fall?
How do you want to do that?
Fucking kick their knees and.
God.
Just use your claws to slash out
Yeah.
their like tendons, so
Yeah,
they can't
you
run.
can slash out the tendons.
Well, let me be violent.
That's pretty violent.
Taking out their tendons is violent.
Shh,
They'll
I gotta
literally
torture
never
them.
be able to run again.
Yeah,
I gotta
He wants to do it
torture
slowly.
them.
it'd be more torture if you cut out their tendons. Like seriously. Alright.
Let me push them down just so,
Fine, you know what,
so
just-
they're a
just-
pushover.
Just kick their knees in, whatever.
Do whatever you want.
Whatever. Drugs.
So you're gonna push them?
Fucking disable them.
You need to give me how you're gonna do this. Do you want to kick their knees in? Is that?
Yeah, let me put my hand on their shoulder like, hey there, how is it going, my friend, amigo, my dude, fuck ever you are. And I'm gonna violently kick their knees in.
Just brings them into like a one-armed hold, and then like cracks one of their knees open.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah,
Alright. So...
bend that leg backwards.
Just hand on the shoulder, just my brosif, my bro migo, my friendo, my muchacho, and then just snaps their knee. It's like you fucked up.
So you do this
Yeah,
like so you
fucked up.
snap their legs one by one, like their knees one by one.
Yeah.
Roll that damage.
Yum.
Alright, so they take
Delicious 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage as they are now crippled and fall. They like can't say a word, and you just see him in absolute terror looking up at you, shaking even. Oh,
That's not fucking fun. What the fuck? Scream, bitch. Let me start. Let me
Just starts just like
stop.
poking him with a knife. Just scream, scream,
Why aren't you screaming?
scream.
I like to
Looking
hear that
for
blood
scream.
curdling thrill of a fucking scream, you pussy.
You're gonna start cutting them open with your claws so they scream?
Let me just fucking break some more bones. Let me just stomp on their leggies. You know, get that nice crush in there.
Oh,
I said to Roselyn, like, we're not trying to kill him, you know.
Well, let me disable him.
He's pretty disabled.
Shh, it's okay. I got this. Just continues to fucking stomp their legs.
Okay, hold on, wait.
You realize you could put him into shock, right? And then he won't be able to say anything.
You know, how about you suck my
Or,
ass?
wait.
He's a synthetic. There is no such thing as shock.
yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
There we go.
Alright, so I'm gonna assume that Roselyn now like starts to crush all their bones. Oh my god, under her feet.
Mainly their legs.
Yeah,
and yeah.
Well, maybe their legs. I get that.
Basically, past the
arms.
kneecap, like from the foot to the kneecap, the part that's already broken. Just crush that into putty.
And while
Yeah.
Roselyn does this, Maura, you get a phone call.
Is Rosa just like dancing a jig over their legs?
Yeah. Alright, so Maura, you get a phone call.
Okay.
Are you gonna pick it up?
Who is it from? Can I see?
It's an unidentified number.
The phone
I just look at her. I'm like, do you need to take this?
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, so you take it.
I don't know.
Go fucking take it. You just said take it.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, take the call.
You gonna say anything first?
Hello?
Hello there. All right, so it's been a while. So we're coming back. I assume you know who I am, right? Right? Okay, good.
Excuse me.
So, no, don't worry. So we're coming back. We'll be there in about 2 hours. When are we gonna be there?
Why are you?
Like,
why?
3
Wait,
hours.
Why are you coming? Why are you coming back? What is needed? I thought you just didn't want to fucking come here.
Well, we decided that, I really want to, like, meet this cult, It's really interesting that they have something made after me. Oh my god, it's
They
great.
sacrifice people.
That's fucking awesome. I'm
So
gonna
we
go
can
over there.
record it?
Oh, yes, actually, do that. I'll be...
Fuck you.
I'll be there in 3 hours, don't worry. Alright,
I'm gonna stab you.
3 hours, right? Yeah, 3 hours.
No.
Okay,
no,
3
you're
hours.
not coming. You're not coming.
Can you hear him hang
I
up?
hear that.
Fuck you.
So, out of character. Like, isn't this guy supposed to be like some kind of lawful good?
Yes, and what he's trying to do is he's making jokes. He's not lawful good, but he's just like neutral good. He's a good guy. He has good beliefs. He wants to do good, and he does do good. He's trying to make a few jokes just to mess with Maura, because at this point that's what he's trying to do with Maura, because Maura is absolutely just pissed at him.
Okay, because I was about to say, normally a good person is not all like, "Ooh yeah, human sacrifice is dope, man. Let's do it."
Yeah, like,
Dope,
and even in his voice, you can tell that it's like, "Oh wow, really? That's great. All right, we're gonna get there soon. Don't worry. 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. Okay, we'll be there for the human sacrifices or whatever. Yeah."
I feel like Galeas, like when he meets this guy, is just gonna turn to Selene and be like, "So this is your god? What a fucking cunt!"
What a piece of shit.
All right. Maura, you can
Like,
Crush their arms.
I can't believe you're so in love with a narcissistic ass. Oh. And then it'll be like the dawning realization.
Okay, all right, Maura. Now you get another unidentified phone call.
That one explodes.
I pick it up.
It's a different voice now. It's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry for his actions. I don't know what's wrong with him today. I'm so sorry for how he's been treating you. It's outrageous.
Who are you?
I'm the girl that you saw before, the girl that was with him. I gave you the cloak. I'm just so sorry for what he's done. Like, it's outrageous.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Punch him in the dick, and then send me on his way.
I'd rather not do that. But either
I
way,
don't care. I don't
Do it,
really
pussy.
care.
we'll be there soon. Either way, we'll be there in about 3 hours. If you can wait that long at all.
Punch him in
Just
the fucking dick.
then she hangs up.
So while that's going on,
Holy
and all this torturing is happening, I'm just gonna turn to Selene and be like, "Do you mind if I take care of a bit of business real quick?"
Oh, go for it.
Okay, thank you.
You see-
And I walk over to Roselyn and Mochi, and I'm like, "Okay, that's a wonderful dance, but one moment." And I go over to Mochi. I'm like, "So Maura says you're a traitor, and from my experience meeting you, you've done nothing for us really outside of fuck us over. So give me one good reason not to rip your fucking head from your shoulders."
It wasn't by choice. I didn't. This isn't what I wanted.
Wasn't your choice. Wasn't your choice. And I kind of like grab him by the face. I'm like, wasn't your choice? Everyone has a choice whether to follow orders or not. Half the time I spit in my master's face if I don't like something and I don't want to do it. What you've done is just absolutely betray the people who trusted you, and in my case, you pissed off your employer. So again, one reason why I should not rip your head from your shoulders.
He goes silent.
That's what I bloody thought. And I'm going to rip his head from his shoulders.
Wait, I thought. Wait, you never employed this person. They just.
Oh yeah, I did. I paid them.
Oh, fair enough.
Paid you that fucking cush money, bitch.
I paid them some gold from the stuff that we stole in order to secure their loyalty. And then they betrayed me.
So
I'm gonna want that money back.
So you're just like
Look it up.
like doing like one of these like vertical, like you're just like, ripping their head off.
I'm just gonna like be like, Roselyn, can you just his shoulders, just hold him down.
Gotcha, fam.
And I'm just gonna like grab like around his neck, and I'm just gonna pull.
Roll me
Channel some sweet, sweet vampire strength.
Roll me that strength
Go,
check.
go,
maybe.
go.
Gonna give you advantage.
God.
He just grappled. You got advantage. Don't worry.
Just athletics, the crap.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Oh.
Advantage, that's nat 20.
Oh,
Does he get advantage?
yes, you
Said I
do.
got
Spine
advantage.
come out.
You just see like, yes, the spine comes out.
His little robot
His
spine.
little robot spine. It looks like a normal spine, but it's metallic and it has some bone in it. It's just more metal. It's
Can I have it?
freaky.
Oh,
Yeah.
how many hit points of damage does he take?
What?
I mean, here's a question: if he's a synthetic, does his head still operate without his body?
No.
Me too, Sam.
Oh, it
Damn.
doesn't. So it's like a human,
It's like
but they're just
most
made of.
synthetics are like more humanoid, but some are robotic. Like you'll see different ones later on, but this one is the more humanoid one. So they don't function.
I've just straight up murdered most.
Yeah, you just yeah.
Can I use his head and spine as a fucking weapon?
I look at Roselyn when she mentions this. I'm like, no.
But I could hit people with it.
I'm like, I can do you one better. I'm like, and I kind of tweak the spine a little bit, and then I pop my hand in it, and I'm like, and I start controlling his mouth function. I'm like, my name's Mochivu, and I'm a fucking traitor. Congratulations. And I toss it to Roselyn. Congratulations, you have a skull puppet.
You see Celine
Yeah.
laughing in the back. Yes.
Do I actually have this now?
Yes.
I look at Roselyn. I'm like, look at it this way. If ever you need to intimidate someone, you can always just say, one time I ripped a man's head from his shoulders, and then you can use the skull puppet.
I'm adding this to your inventory.
Yes!
Right, I'm good.
Mochi skull puppet.
It's fucking amazing.
When Zammy comes back, she's gonna
Better than any magical item.
When Zammy comes back, she's
Yes.
gonna be pissed. Great.
What do you mean, pissed?
They betrayed us.
Fucking traitor.
Poor kid. Oh,
Bright side, they get to roll a new character that's not a fucking traitor.
Name Mochi skull puppet. Description. ... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right.
I'm pleased.
And I kind of dust my hands off after this encounter, and I kind of, wipe them off on Mochi's shirt. He's not
That's
using
nice.
it. And I just sort through his pockets and take my money back and any items that I may or may not want, like, that quarter staff.
Look it up.
All right. Galeas now. Quarter staff.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Give me that sweet, sweet quarter staff of necrotic. Yes.
It is fucking.
Fuck it up.
I can't.
Now all I ever have to do is just poke it like Maura, and she's healed.
Hey.
This is my healing stick.
Boop.
And then
Fucking
anybody else who's not like a vampire or an undead, like they just die.
Yummy.
Oh right, this is a weapon, which means I can add my charisma to it.
Look it up.
Look at the damage type.
Nope.
Oh jeez. All right. So you can only use it once a day. Like that's like the thing with it.
That's fine by me. Is it collapsible?
What?
Is it collapsible? Does it like shrink down to like a stick, and then like when I need to use it, it just pops out as a full quarterstaff?
No, but you can go up. You can make.
I mean,
that-
I got a bag of holding. I just tuck it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. So
Ring.
now what are you guys up to?
I'm playing with the fucking Mochi skull puppet.
What else did I get off of Mochi? Because I said I wanted my gold back, and I did
Okay.
mean that.
All right. So the gold, you will get 245 gold pieces.
Hell yeah, I will.
All right.
That's 550 gold for Galeas.
You get a small crumpled note with secrets that he has found from all of you guys, like, mainly like Baubor's lycanthropy stuff, not much about Maura, because Mara's an open book. You learn a bit about Roselyn's backstory, which, again, isn't that much. She just had a rough childhood.
Hi.
You learn about Nim Gaylord's childhood. And
Cool deal.
That's about it.
I'm gonna yell at Galeas for not giving me any credit for anything at all, because he's a bitch.
What are you
Look at my
talking
soul
about?
Puppet.
This is the credit for escaping.
Out of nowhere.
Mara, just shut the fuck up and look at my-
Oh, are you
Like,
mad
Roselyn,
because I
hey,
still
give me
didn't give you any
fucking
credit
credit.
for escaping?
Yeah, fuck you!
I look at Mara, I'm like, I had a plan! It's a solid plan!
Did it work?
Yes!
No, it did not!
Look, Mara, when you can successfully fuck your way out of prison, let me know. And then you can get
You
on my
didn't
level.
get the chance to successfully fuck out of prison until I
Fuck
saved
out
you,
of
bitch!
prison.
Of course I did. Celine, were you not impressed by my display?
I'm not saying that you did. Listen, I'm not saying that you did a bad job, okay? I'm saying that I fucking saved you.
Celine just takes a step back and like holds her hands up like, I'm not joining this.
Your boyfriend is a dick, Celine.
And then she gives
I'm gonna
Mara
look
the middle
around.
finger.
Fuck it up.
And I look at Mara, I'm like,
And the party's already falling apart.
I disagree with you there, but I do have a dick. It is my pride.
You faggot.
Mara, do you
I-
relay? Mara,
I just look at Mara, I'm like, we're not discussing this any further.
yeah, Mara, do you relay the information that Aaron's coming?
What?
Do you relay the information that Aaron's coming?
Nope.
Oh fuck.
Awesome. At this point, now that we've successfully dealt with the traitor in our midst, I'd like to actually head back into town
Okay.
and just
Oh.
deal with the ramifications of all the shit that's gone wrong today.
Having a good time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Galeas, what are you gonna do?
So yeah.
Yeah.
So we head back into town.
Which way's town?
It's.
All right. Here's the question I forgot to ask: is it daytime?
It's like.
I thought it doesn't matter because it's always night.
Well, it's always night, yeah, but it's.
Over the town.
Yeah, over the town. It's almost dawn.
So let's
Is it
book
dark
it
at
back
dawn?
to the town so we can just stay there while I don't burn in the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a fucking cape or something you can shield yourself with. What the fuck are you wearing?
Yeah, but it's not like it doesn't shield my face.
Here,
God, don't you have a little fucking umbrella?
Oh my god, I do!
you have a little umbrella!
Yeah, fuck.
I forgot
That's
about
I
that.
have an umbrella too.
Isn't that it on your fucking top hat? No, that's just your hand.
No. That's just my top hat. I have my umbrella tucked somewhere else.
Star, can you draw the
Uh,
Star? At some point, can you draw the umbrella?
Currently, it's in the bag of holding.
Galeas and Mara.
What?
Can you draw the umbrellas of Galeas and Mara at some point?
Wait, what?
Galeas is just like classy. I feel like Mars is like a goth lolly umbrella.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that.
Sarah?
Okay.
It's like the same as my fucking outfit. It is black with navy lace and orange jewels because I'm a fancy bitch.
Yeah, fucking black lolly.
Alright,
Wait,
Oh,
goth.
Mine's just a solid black umbrella with red patterning on top and golden trim because I am an excellent bitch.
Galeas, now
Yeah, fuck
what are you up to?
We walked back into town. The first thing I'm gonna do is head back to the magic shop because the last time we were there was no one there.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna just.
So I'm gonna head there now and try and sell some stuff.
All right. Celine's gonna follow you. Yee. All right.
So I've still got one spell scroll because I got rid of the invisibility one.
Yeah.
I got 9 to craft. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, and I forgot I gave up the captain's jacket to... I want my captain's jacket back, first off. When I find this person, that is the first thing I'm taking back. Outside of their eyes.
Yummy.
Roselyn can eat them. They'll be like candy.
Yes.
Get them
You know,
coated in
it's
sugar.
really sweet.
It's like Pop Rocks.
Yeah, they pop little.
Rocks.
The iris pops in your mouth. What?
Okay.
So since there's not much left of Queen Umber's gold, I'm just gonna add it. Like I'm just gonna hold on to it and just replenish some of it with some of my gold later on. But I would like to walk in there,
Right.
and I'm gonna sell them my nice topaz.
So you're gonna walk in there. You see this old woman at the counter now. As she looks at you. We've just opened. Are you sure you want to come in?
Yes. I just like cock an eyebrow, like, of course. Why the fuck would I know?
Well, a lot of people have been scared recently. They say people are here they're trying to kill us, per se.
You know, just sneak in behind there.
And I look at him and I'm like, hold on. What do you mean people are trying to kill you?
There's just been a lot of rumors about some form of rebellion, I guess. I don't know. Anarchy, you know?
I'm like legitimately confused by this. Like, what the hell is going on?
A lot of the townspeople have been speaking really badly about you. And how you killed their leader. Oh, jeez. Yeah.
All right. And I asked him, I'm like, rebellion?
Yes.
Okay. and I placed the nice topaz on the table, and I placed down my. Well, hold on. Can Celine use my leather armor,
Well,
or does she have?
she has her own.
What kind of armor does she have?
She has. It's like leather armor. I'm gonna say it's like stud leather armor for her. That's like that's. What
Okay, then yeah, I'll just sell my leather armor and my nice topaz. How much gold do I get?
Let me find out how much topaz is worth. Gold.
Oh right, I'm gonna sell her back her sword of vengeance. I'm not gonna use it.
Fair enough. Oh Jesus.
Got
Alright, so
him.
that's 1,000. Oh jeez. 1,000 to that. That's about 50. Jeez, so 50. And then you gotta sell the sword of vengeance back, which is Jesus Christ. That's about like 1,650 gold pieces.
So I'm just gonna replenish the 200 that Queen Umber has
Mm-hmm.
with some of that.
Yeah.
So that still leaves me with
Got it.
1,450,
Yeah.
which brings me to the nice smacking total of 2,000 gold pieces.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Because that's gonna weigh a lot, like that's like 40 pounds worth of coins. I'd like to trade in some of my gold pieces for platinum pieces.
Okay. How many are you trading in?
Like I want to keep 200 gold on my person, but I'll trade out 1,800, which I think is 1 second.
That's 180 platinum pieces. Wait. Yeah. Cause it's
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Done. Traded.
all right.
I have 180 platinum pieces and 200 gold pieces. I am solid.
All right.
So I'm gonna lean over the counter at the person and be like, so my question here is, who's talking about this rebellion exactly?
Just a few random townspeople. I haven't gotten much into it. I don't really know the person that took over. I took a vacation before that happened.
Roll for insight.
So I look at them. I'm like, so the person who took over is talking rebellion.
No. It's the fact that they're talking about this person that took the town from Ezra. I don't know who killed all these people, who set all this death around the town and set all these bad warnings, but I just know that whoever took over the town or killed most of the people here, I've heard a lot of bad things. I don't know who did it, as I said before.
And I nod. I'm like, okay, thank you very much. I'll be sure to get this sorted.
Okay.
And I look at Selena. I'm like, let's. Well, hold on. And I look at Selena. I'm like, is there anything you'd like to buy here? Anything nice?
I'm not really into the magic, as I've already said before. It's special to me, but it's not something that I want to completely harness yet myself.
I'm like, no, I'm not. I understand that. Hold on. And I look at her. I'm like, do you have any like non-magical jewelry?
We have a few pieces.
And I look at Selena. And I kind of like gesture like, eh.
She looks.
Nice pair of.
She looks up.
I look at her. I'm like, I mean, we could get you a nice pair of earrings to complement those wonderful ears.
Do I really look like the person that would wear jewelry to you?
Like,
No, but
You just want to show
he's
me.
like very uncomfortable with this because he's like trying really. He's trying so hard to be nice, and it's like out of his comfort zone.
walk in there and see this awkward movement. Hey guys. Fuck that.
Oh gosh, take.
I'm like, you don't strike me as someone who normally wears it, but I mean, maybe on occasion if you want to dress up for something.
Fucking laughing their ass off in the background. The funniest shit.
She looks at the store owner, Roselyn does, and just goes, "What's the cheapest thing that you have here? Well, jewelry-wise." And what is pulled out are these, like, they're not even, like, they're, like, golden earrings, but they have these, like, onyx jewel in them, and they look just like they've been a little cut up and messed up a little. And Celine just, how much are those? They're about 100 gold pieces.
I just
Those pieces of shit.
Looks over at Galeas.
slapped down 10 platinum.
All right.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Whatever.
Pleasure doing business with you. As
And I nod and I just hand them to her so she can put them on if she wants, or she can put them in her bag. With, you know, it's
Josh,
up to her.
check Discord.
she puts them in her bag. Okay, wait 1 second. So yeah, she puts them in her bag, and then walks out happily.
I
I'm just
smile.
bored.
I'm so contented with myself. Now I go to Roselyn and Maura and I go, so apparently there's talk of rebellion. And I look at Maura, I'm like, why was I not informed of this again?
See. I don't remember if I know this or not.
How would she not know this?
Listen.
Saw the fucking boat go and everything, like, damn.
Josh, how would she not know this?
Cause she didn't talk to any of the townspeople. She talked to the leader of the town, who doesn't really know much because all of her associates are goddamn idiots. And then that's it.
Oh yeah, the little girl.
What do you mean? I thought Veneer was the... Well, no, she's the mayor, but Veneer is the assistant mayor.
Yeah, Veneer's the assistant. Veneer is just there. He doesn't hear anything either because all the other vampires that are in, like, the servants, they're idiots. This town is full of idiots.
We're gonna have a culling, aren't we?
I heard nothing about this.
I go, okay, fair enough. And I am like, well then, I guess it's time to establish some law and order. And I just start storming up to the mayor's office. I am not happy.
Alright. Who's following him?
Sure, let's fucking go.
How about you, Mara?
Sure.
Alright.
I got nothing else to do.
Our squad. Alright.
Fucking squat up.
Alright. How do you guys make it to the mayor's office?
And I ever so courteously gesture for Roselyn to kick the door in.
Ayla, why do I have to kick it in?
Well, I have my nice boots on.
You fucks in your fucking fashion have never understood in my fucking day. Wait, you're older than me, alright, whatever.
You're a
For your
fucking
fucking-
peasant.
Roselyn, roll
What
me.
you say?
Roselyn, are you gonna kick the door in?
Why can't I just fucking use Mara?
You can't.
I'm gonna say this.
I'm just gonna shove the door open at this point while they're arguing over which one of them should go through the door
Okay.
because they hate each other.
You shove the door open and immediately see Veneer at a desk just working very quietly. Oh, hello, sir.
And I look at Veneer, I'm like, hello, Veneer. Can you gather your assistants, please?
Oh, of course. As he clicks a button and you hear like this little bell ring. And a few people shuffle in. It takes a little while for some of them to get in, and then it takes a long while for a lot of them to get in. But one of the first people in is the little girl that you put in power.
And I look at Isabella, and I'm like, hello, Isabella.
Hello.
How's being mayor going?
I was actually well, I think it's going great. I don't really know. I don't know what's going on around me, in all honesty. Veneer hasn't said much, and I don't know if anyone else has said much. The servants just bring me food, they do all that, and which is nice, but you know, I like power.
And I look at Veneer, I'm like, why has she not been educated on the mayoral duties?
'Cause I haven't.
And I rub my temples, and I go, and I look across the servants, I'm like, how many of you are from Ezra's party?
Like 75% of them raise their hand.
And it has not occurred to any of you to inform these two how to do their job, or to instruct them on the basics of governing a civilization.
You just hear a lot of like shaking. You just see a lot of shaking of heads. It's like a collective, like not really, no.
And it didn't occur to any of you to investigate these rumors of treason and rebellion?
You see a few people get really nervous.
I want to approach the person who's the most visibly nervous.
All right, he is about, like, he looks about like 20, 21. In as he locks eyes with you, you see him like freeze up a little and shake, and like he's sweating. It's bad.
I lean directly into his face. I'm like, tell me, do you wish to overthrow me? Do you seek my power for your own?
Not me, sir.
Then here's what I'll tell you. And I look across the group of attendants. You all have 3 hours to bring me the names of each and every one of these traitors. Or else, I'll assume that you're all in lot with them. And I'll make it my personal mission to behead each and every one of you. Are we clear?
A few people immediately shuffle out, like, following orders, and the rest, like, nod their head.
I'm like, alright. Chop chop, find me these traitors.
They all shuffle out as fast as possible. Isabel looks up at you.
I wanna roll a perception real quick, because I want to do one thing.
Alright.
I'm going to look among them for someone who actually looks loyal to my cause. A zealot, perhaps. I find no one. No one is loyal to Galeas.
Isabel looks up to you. Do you want me to go out there too? You know.
And I look at him like, no. Here's what I want you to do. I'm like, you have done a very good job of staying hidden and out of sight. So what I want you to do is I want you to watch the attendants. If they meet with anyone, or try and discuss plans with someone, or try and collaborate a resistance, as it were. I want you to take their name, and I want you to keep those names.
Okay.
What I want you to do, basically, is while they're hunting down, while they're spying and hunting down my traitorous rebels, I want you to find the traitors in our midst.
Of course. I can do that.
I'm like, wonderful. I'm going to talk with Vinia and see if we can't teach him some responsibilities.
All right. Don't be too rough on him. Not just yet.
I'm not. The next 3 hours while they're gathering like information, I'm going to spend just like I'm just going to pull out a book and teach him the basics of governing.
In your presence.
Like I'm just going to take him to Mills's library and just go through and give him like a reading assignment. Just pull out any book that deals with governing or regulating an economy or controlling a populace, just anything that deals with leading or ruling or taking care of people. I'm giving it to him.
All right. He you can see that he's actually studying really hard all the things that he's looking at.
All right, now that that shit's dealt with, I mean, if you want to give Baubor and them a turn now, since we've been going for quite a while.
Julius is out doing something right now, so I said so we can continue with this for a bit. When they come back, yeah. So, do you want to after the 3 hours eventually do pass? Does anyone want to do anything in those 3 hours?
I already said what I'm doing. I'm having my teaching moment.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to ask Celine to help me because Celine strikes me as an educated individual.
And that makes the education process go 2 times quicker.
Look it up.
All right, we'll go one by one. Roselyn, you think for a bit. Maura, what do you want to do?
I was gonna say that maybe I should just go and help look for fucking traders or some shit. I don't fucking know.
You want to talk to Isabella about helping?
I don't care now.
Sure.
All right.
Wait, Isabella or Anna? Who the fuck?
Is it Isabel?
Isabel is the child.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
So you talk to, she tells you that just look around, and just if you see any of the servants having conversations, take down their names for her.
Gotcha.
Well, having conversations with known traders or people who
that
were
don't
part of Ezra's party.
Yeah. Maura, what are you up to?
I'm gonna look at my clear knife more.
All right.
You fuck.
Roll me that Arcana.
Oh boy.
Stab self.
God damn it.
All right.
There it is.
Drops it on her foot.
Ah, fuck.
You just see there's just blood start spurting from Mara's foot, and then everyone just looks at her. What's wrong? Why did her foot just burst open?
It's Arcana. How would I split?
Why not?
See anything.
All right. Roselyn,
Bloody foot.
roll me a
stab
perception.
myself.
Yeah, besides, it's a 5, not a critical fail. I was just joking about the dropping
I
on her
was
foot.
joking. Roselyn, roll me that perception. All right. You get a few names. All right. So that's actually it. Let's. What would it be to teach someone? Do we have to roll to teach somebody, or is it just happens?
No.
Oh, well, I just want to know how well you teach.
No. Oh, how well I teach him.
Yeah, how well.
I can roll a performance.
Roll in performance, and you get advantage because Celine's there.
Oh wait, I could roll history.
Oh yeah, actually, better. Roll history, and then Celine's there. So yay.
Oh wow.
Oh, well, I'm gonna
I teach him well enough.
teach him well enough. He gets a good idea.
I just hand him the rest of the books. I'm like, the rest is all up to you.
You can do this. I believe in you. All right. Everyone meets up in 3 hours. All the servants included.
Well, yeah, I threatened their lives.
Yeah.
They'd better show up.
And Isabella and Roselyn give Galeas their lists of names that they got.
Okay.
The servants, they actually have the traders with them. They brought the people that they think are traders with them. Each of them have, a few of them have people. Some Some actually don't, and a lot of them have a lot of people.
And I nod. And I look over the list of names. And like well, no, I didn't give instructions to distinguish servants from traitors, so
I'm gonna say that Isabella did, but Roselyn didn't.
so I look at Isabella's list, and I
Shit.
call it the names of the traitors, and just see who among the crowd of people that have just been brought in are these people.
All the names that are called are they're those people. Like they're there.
Okay. And I look out and I'm like, you've all done a wonderful job of bringing in these traitors. And then I motion for Roselyn and Maura to kind of like go close the doors.
I'm gonna fly over and kick them closed. Alright, bitches.
Yeah, you can fly.
Huh.
All right.
And I look over the lists and I'm like, and I read out the other names. I'm like, unfortunately, you all didn't quite get the memo on who's in charge here. So, let's make this really simple. You all are traitorous rebels. Treasonous betrayers of Queen Umber's mercy. Which, by extension, is my mercy. Now I'll be frank with you. I've had enough of spilling your blood in the dirt, because quite frankly it seems that every time I cut off one of your heads, 3 more sprout up, spouting fanatical nonsense about freedom and what have you. You are servants of my domain, which means you have as much freedom as the law allows. But do not expect any mercy in the future. And I walk up to them and I'm like, now, for those of you among these traitors who can point out the ringleaders of this crime, you all get to walk free.
The moment you say that, 3 specific traitors point at one servant.
Is it just the one guy, or like do they just all start pointing it at people now?
No, it's these 3 traitors. It's only these 3 traitors that point someone out, and they're all pointing at a specific servant.
And I go, ooh, lucky winner, come on down! And I just like start motioning for people to like shove him forward in front of me.
He gets shoved forward, and it begins to look a little like a fight club.
I wanna. Is this the same guy I got in the face of?
Yeah.
God.
It is.
Yeah.
I just as he starts like trying to fight his way out, I'm just gonna grab him by the back of his collar and throw him across the room.
Oh god. Alright, so you throw him across.
Let's roll that athletics.
Yeah, roll athletics. Oh Jesus Christ.
I throw him far enough.
You throw him far enough. That's gonna do it. That's still gonna do damage. So that's 3 points damage. Right.
I get him out of the pit.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk over to him and I kind of like crouch over him. I'm like, so I let you keep your position of power serving in the mayor's office. I let you all keep your autonomy. I let you all keep your profits and not pay tithes to my king. Queen, whatever. And I look him in the face, I'm like, so why, dare I ask, did you think it was a good idea to try and betray me?
We had our leadership. We don't need another. It's always been the same swap.
Your leadership was, and I kind of like squeeze his like his little cheeks as he's talking, and just kind of pinch it together, so it kind of makes like a little duck face. I go, yeah, well, unfortunately, your leadership is in direct opposition with every vampire kingdom. So, if it hadn't been my queen, it would have been another king, or another king, or another queen. Except they would have been far less generous. They probably would have come down through here and burned the place to the ground.
We could have fought
I
them
let you all live. I let you all keep your freedom. So again, I ask, why did you betray me?
Fuck you.
I step on his knee and just snap it in half.
He screams out in pain.
And I pull him up close to my face again. I'm like, I'm not hearing a reason. I kind of slap him on the face. I'm like, come on.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna roll for this damage real quick. Right. Okay.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a broken knee.
Yummy.
I look at him in the face. I'm like, come on. I need a reason.
I said go fuck yourself.
I step on his shin.
Oh god. Oh jeez.
The pain can stop anytime you want it to. All I need is a reason.
I've given my reason.
What do you say?
I've given my reason.
I just kind of groan. I'm like, such arrogance. And I draw Grimfang and I just stab him. Because he's not a vampire, right? He said he was 21, so...
Yeah, actually, yeah, he's human.
I just stab him. I let Grimfang drink him. And I'm going to step aside so everyone can watch Grimfang drink this guy.
Oh god.
Yummy.
I'm going to roll that sweet, sweet stab at you.
Oh Jesus.
Just for damage. It's not really for an attack, because honestly, like...
He's dead. Yeah.
It just drinks him.
It just... Oh god.
Because it's a D8 of damage plus a D8 of necrotic.
Oh fuck. It drinks him.
Oh wait, no, it's a D6 of necrotic. My bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's gone.
He's gone.
So as he just screams in agony as all his blood gets sucked into my sword.
People will now seem a lot more concerned, and a few of the traders that didn't point. The traders that didn't point start to step back.
Am I still
I ju-
flying?
I ju-
Can I see that?
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just standing by the door, like keeping people from leaving.
I can freaking drop kick the door closed and
Well, the door's already
freaking
closed.
fly. You know, you can suck my dick. I'm above them.
I sheath my sword and I look at the rest of them. I'm like, all right, so I'm going to ask this once, and I better get honest answers. And I'm going to roll an intimidation for this one.
Mhm.
I'm like, who among you, if any, is a ringleader for this?
Oh shit.
I mean,
Oh my
when you drink
God.
a dude.
Yeah, you know,
When you drink it,
a few people start pissing themselves.
fucking wimps.
Pussies.
Exactly.
And they all start to point to different people. Like there's majority pointing at specific people, so you know which ones are which. And one of the ringleaders even raised their hand.
Oh.
I call forth the ringleader who raised their hand.
Okay. He walks forward.
I looked him dead in the face. I'm like, do you realize the error of your ways?
Yes.
Awesome, you get to live.
Awesome.
And I shake his hand. I like you. I like honorable people who own up to their mistakes. I'm like Veneer.
Oh yeah, yes, sir.
Promote this man.
Of course, I got you. As he now takes he takes the vampire.
This guy's like so confused.
He takes the vampire and pulls him aside and like starts talking about like a job position in the manor.
Yes.
I feel like this servant is like so confused. Now he's like, oh my god, what?
I'm
I live.
dying.
Oh god. All right.
I'm not dying and I get a new job.
What's going on?
I look amongst the remaining ringleaders. I'm like, as for the rest of you, Roselyn, have fun.
Wait, do I get?
I feel like everyone just disperses at this point. And the ringleaders. Wait, what?
They all disperse into this again, the fight ring circle, and they push all the ringleaders outward.
We're gonna just
Flies
fucking...
down in the middle, just like, gonna get fucked, boyo.
Yeah, I just start flying down and drop kicking them in the fucking face, crushing their skull.
Does anyone
What?
else want to join in?
I turned to Maura. I'm like, if you want to have some fun, feel free to go ahead.
All right.
I've already kicked like fucking people fight me.
I know, but they're not dead.
Yeah, they're not dead yet. Alright.
Yeah, I crushed their,
Mara.
what's it called, ribs.
Yeah. Mara, what's up?
I'm just gonna fucking stab bitches. Wait.
Wimp.
Okay.
Visible knife people.
Wait. What the fuck is anything? Hold on. Okay.
I'm thinking so hard about this.
I'm gonna stab people with bloodlust and then fucking drink them.
Oh, Alright. Good old bloodlust. I didn't have to roll that. I don't know why I did. I rolled fisticuffs anyway, so it's wrong.
Yeah.
Either way, you just see as people, like, they all get slaughtered. The ringleaders get cut open, cut apart. Mara starts drinking people. Oh, Jesus. You see
I
Roselyn
spray
do some
someone's
more...
blood on someone else.
Yeah, you see Roselyn do some more tap dancing on bones.
That's just my thing now. God damn.
This is a wonderful hit. This is a wonderful hidden talent you have.
Oh, thank you. I've been
I
practicing.
know, right? I know all their vital points.
Exactly, I studied.
I'm proud of you, Roselyn.
Thanks, ma'am.
Just a little
Finally
slaughtering
someone.
people, like, Mara's choking some guy. I'm proud of you, Roselyn. Puts a hand on her shoulder.
Cries as I rip someone's heart out and takes a bite, because that's some good shit. Thanks, ma'am. You got me.
You see, there's just one ringleader, like, still alive, and you just see Celine just raise her wrist and just shoot a little electric ball at him.
I look at Celine. I'm like, if you wanted to have some fun, you could have just let me know.
I had a little fun. See, look at him.
Okay.
As this guy starts, like, just, like, shaking constantly, like, burning to a crisp.
Oh, delightful.
Alright. The ringleaders.
And I just kind of look across the crowd of people now who were brought in as traitors. I'm like, now I've had some time to change a bit of perspective. I'm like, which is why you all aren't lying here in a pool of your own blood, and only your leaders are. For I will not hold you accountable for the faults of those who were just misguided and decided to lead you down a path of convenience rather than a path of certainty. So here's a certainty for you. You all will live and be allowed to work and remain in this community enjoying the freedoms you are provided. But if I ever hear of talk of rebellion again, I have your names, I know your faces, and I can assure you I know where you live and I know your families. And I lean in and I'm like, and I just kind of like lean in towards them. I'm like, I hope I will never have to use this leverage. Am I clear?
They all nod. Like, all of them.
And I kind of just like lean back. I'm like, very good. I'd hate to waste I'd hate to waste good hands.
Oh, jeez.
And I kind of just motion for the door to open, and I let them leave.
Alright. The door opens,
Back, by the way.
and they make their way out as fast as possible. Now we can go with Baubor and Lupai for a second. Alright.
Hey,
Baubor, you haven't been told much about the plan that Gerald has, but lunch period is again now coming up very soon. So, is there anything that you're going to talk to him about?
Talk to Hal about?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if there is anything, recording us. Like any form of.
Well, you can roll another perception check because you did that last night and you didn't.
I got a horrible roll.
Yeah.
Like all my other rolls.
Yeah, now you can roll again. So let's see.
All right, perception, right?
Yep.
Where is it? There it is. Hey!
Finally
Did you get a good roll?
Yeah, you got a 22.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Finally, I got a good roll.
All right.
Yeah. What?
There are cameras you don't know about. Like, you don't think there's audio, and you can, because you got such a high roll, there's no audio recording.
Okay, good. Why did he phrase it the way he did?
Because you're sitting around other prisoners.
Fair enough.
Alright. So what you gonna say?
What am I gonna ask Hal?
Yeah.
Or should I call him Gerald or Hal?
Call him whatever you want.
Well, I'll speak formally, so.
Alright.
I'll just say how I'm lazy. Well, first I'll ask him if he prefers to be called Gerald or Hal. Just to make it easy.
Is Chris still there, or do I have to play it?
Yeah.
Okay. Chris, does Gerald Howe prefer to be called Gerald or Howe?
He prefers to be called his full name.
Alright.
Fuck.
Gerald Howe.
That hurts. That. You sound
Only
like
his closest friends call him Howe, and only his even closer friends call him Gerald.
Fuck it up.
Sadly, he doesn't have any friends at all.
Oh.
Alright, Baubor, you heard the man.
Okay, Gerald Howe.
No, that sounds pretty bad. Just call me Howe.
Ah.
Alright. So.
Alright, so. Well, does Gerald, the person playing Hal, already know the plan, or?
He himself hasn't thought much about a plan.
Okay, that makes sense.
But now Chris is here to help you.
But he doesn't even know the area.
He knows the area. It's just a ramp in prison cells. It's there's not much to know.
Okay, let's go all escapist on this.
Alright.
So we have our weapons. I have my quarterstaff. I have my... Do I have any packs with me, like explore packs or anything like that?
Explode. No, but you know how to make them.
I know how to make an explore pack.
Like, is that what you want to go for? Like, do you want to try to make an improvised exploding pack?
Well, what is the... Could I, check how tough these walls are?
Well,
Prison walls.
you guys are at lunch period. You'd have to wait until you're in your cells for that.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume that you've already tested it, and they're made of like pure stone.
Pure stone, okay. And there is the that magic force field, right? Or that magical electric magic fence, right?
Yep.
So one of us is gonna have to make a perception check to see where that magic is coming from.
Or wouldn't that be Arcana?
That would be Arcana.
You need to see where it's coming from? Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're at the mess hall, aren't we?
We're at lunch period right now.
Yeah, lunch period, whatever you want to
Along
call
with
it.
that, it could either be Arcana or Perception. The thing with it is that it's not all magic. It's also like a technology-based thing. So you'd be able to look at like wires and things like that to see where it's coming from and how it's happening.
You can roll either one, right?
Well, we're in the lunch. We're at the
We're at lunch right now, yeah.
so we can't see it yet. I think the best time to be able to escape. Well, wouldn't we want to look around the area? How many guards are there?
Wait, are there any cameras?
Yeah, there are cameras.
There are cameras. How many guards are there? There seems to be like a guard every like 10 feet from each other surrounding the lunchroom.
Can I tell how many there are total?
Do you want to count them all?
I might as well. I mean, I'm in the.
All right, so that'd be.
Is it like so many that it's really hard to count?
No, I'm just asking. Like, so it's about 45 guards all around.
Wait. Do we get trays with our food?
Yes.
What kind of material are the trays made out of?
It's
pottery, styrofoam.
It's metal.
Dang it.
Why did you want to stand on it to be an insulator?
If it's styrofoam, yeah.
All right.
That's one of the best insulators. If it's metal, you can't do anything with that.
I think the best time to escape would probably be during the mess hall, but then again, they do have weapons and such.
Like, well, we have to
Maybe
find
that's
out when
great.
the guards are active 24/7, and they would be most active. You could incite a riot if you want, and escape during that time, but.
Wait, what's his charisma?
My charisma?
His
Good at skills. Those core stats.
Core stats.
His charisma, it's a
Uh-oh.
11. Oh.
Not that much.
Well, I mean, it's better than.
No. They're obviously better than mine.
I mean, if you did shout out riot at the top of your lungs, you'd have it. You'd still maybe have a chance.
Yeah, but you also have a chance to get fucked over.
Oh god.
So wait, there's only one exit, correct?
Correct.
Wait. What do I have on me? Do you have any, like, paper or posters or cloaks or whatever?
You have paper.
Paper? How much paper?
About like a stack of like 60 pieces.
60 pieces, okay. I could make a huge post and basically dig a hole out of here.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't be able to escape. It'd just be you. To escape.
You guys wouldn't be able to.
Remember, Gerald Howe also has his two infernal abilities. He can this flame burst ability. It's an explosion of fire, and the weaponized flame where he can make any weapon on fire.
What floor is Gerald Howe on anyway? Like when he's in his prison or his jail cell?
Yeah, it was myself.
He's on the 6th floor.
6th floor.
Even higher than mine. I'm on the 5th floor.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd be going through, floor after floor, so they definitely see you.
Unless I can create something unless I can just burst out of the wall and jump out.
Or I'm pretty sure the cells are in like the middle of the.
Oh, so there's no actual like wall.
Or is there, Josh?
The cells are on both sides of this long hallway. Like you go up the ramp and then you take a right and then there's cells on both sides.
Like for the cell, like when you're in the cell, is there like bars, wall, or bars?
There's bars, wall.
Bars, wall.
So wait.
And does the wall get out of the building?
The wall goes to a different cell.
Like the back wall as well?
The back wall doesn't go anywhere.
I'm saying like if you burst through it, would you be outside?
It's not even like a wall. It's like pure stone. You're underground.
Oh.
Oh, underground.
Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah, it's a hole.
So you have to be digging.
Wait, so the floors are the floors downward or are they upward? How does that work?
Julius, you have went 300 feet up in a underground facility that is 500 feet underground.
No, I'm saying, would floor 1 be above or below floor 2?
It would be below.
So that means the higher the floor you are,
The more to the ground you are.
Shouldn't it be like the other, like, fucking, because Galeas was like, oh, their most fucking precious fucking thing, but he was also like the closest to the to the fucking above.
Yeah, because, well, what's he going to do in the cell?
Listen. How many
What if we're
cells
like-
are in the 8th thing?
In the one.
It's just one.
Yeah, it's for like their most prized people.
So people, but there's one cell.
It was made specifically for like one people, like one person, because there's not going to
One people.
be Mira
How good is my constitution?
on your constitution. Your constitution.
It was for the most prized people.
Oh, ooh,
And like,
okay.
wouldn't
I
it
have
be
the same
like 10 cells or some
Constitution.
shit?
I have an idea, but that's gonna require a lot of constitution.
You have a +1 constitution.
What happens if they run out of cells? Do they just sacrifice people?
What?
What happens if they run out of cells? Do they just sacrifice people?
Well, they never run out of cells because they're always sacrificing people.
We can always go out through the sewer system.
That'd be very difficult. The toilets probably don't have a huge.
That's why we dig through the pipes.
Maybe it's just like a hole, guys.
Can I just say that Chris has said the smartest thing I've heard all session?
I was thinking that, but I didn't know
These
how that
sewers?
would work.
This is a prison, so you guys need to think of normal prisons as well. The sewer system.
I didn't know if it was a normal prison, considering it's like.
You'll see. Chris, what are you gonna do?
Okay, so we're gonna have to. Okay, we know there's a. We would have to. Wait, how big are the toilets? Like, how big are the pipes of the toilets?
The pipes don't look that big. They're like they're regular sized.
Okay.
You can stick like your hand in it.
But usually, like, and most prisons have like really huge pipes, because there's a lot of toilets.
Well, the pipes all lead to somewhere that's really big.
Absolutely.
I see. So you could climb on the pipes in order to. How sturdy are the pipes?
You don't know.
The pipes are inside the toilet.
Yeah, I
Sturdy
guess.
as the toilet.
I mean, it looks pretty clean, in all honesty. Like, it's not a bad toilet.
It's the purest water, remember?
Yeah, it's the purest water.
Yeah, but not the stuff that goes out.
I mean, it's not as pure in Gerald's because he's been there for a few days, but you know.
Yeah. It's okay. You can't get sick from your own pathogens.
Fair enough.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. I am 100% sure.
Alright, so.
That's basic biology.
Alright.
You can literally eat your own crap.
So,
It won't do any good because it's basically wasted
Gerald
energy.
Howe, what are you up to?
Well, would be kind of good to utilize the sewer system, but we need to find a way where we can actually get in. Are there any manholes anywhere?
You've seen one while going to lunch, but only you've seen that. There's not one on Baubor Lupi's side.
So there is a manhole.
Yes.
Okay.
So we could incite a riot and escape during the riot, like through the manhole.
But we need to find out like what's inside the manhole first. Cause if it's just like a fake manhole.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Manhole.
Alright.
Turns out that
Is it possible to roll perception for that?
Well, yeah.
you have to roll stealth to open the manhole without anybody looking, and then roll perception to see what's inside.
I feel like that'd be stealth, then sleight of hand, and then perception.
Oh, geez, that's 3 rolls.
Want to take your chances, Julius, with your wonderful rolls?
I mean, it's not on Julius' side. It's on Chris's side.
Oh, okay.
A second.
I'm gonna take chances with whatever.
Are you actually gonna roll it?
My dex is really good though.
Oh, your dex.
Oh
is
yeah, my
really-
dex is fine. What's your dex?
18.
Okay, yeah, it's better than mine.
All right.
So I could
you
do,
this. You could do this.
So stealth.
Unless you got a really bad roll.
All right. So roll me stealth, sleight of hand, and then perception.
Stealth.
Did it roll? It's not rolling.
No.
Press it again. Oh, I think it might have.
Do you
What?
What was it saying?
What didn't it press? What the hell?
Do you want me to roll for you?
Oh wait.
I'll try one more time.
It's not rolling. What the hell?
I'll just roll for you. All right. So stealth.
Okay.
Oh!
You're in a crowd.
Does he get advantage?
No, yes, he does get advantage. He's in a crowd.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Get 18. Instead of that nat 1, I get an 18.
Sleight of hand. That's also
Oh.
good.
Oh, nat. Oh.
Alright, so you don't get. Oh, okay.
Oh!
Perception.
There's room in there. It's an actual area that you can go to. It's
But like, is it a sewer or is it like?
it's a sewer.
Okay, want to do that?
We could. We need to incite a riot though.
I mean now this is you guys would have to wait until like the dinner period because this was the lunch period. This was after the lunch period when good old Gerald was going back to his area. It's in the hallway to it.
Fair enough.
So
Oh yeah, so I don't know yet.
Yeah.
So you guys gonna wait till the dinner period?
Sure. I have another idea that we could do.
How many days do we usually have? How many days do we have before we're executed?
Well,
Literally none.
you guys don't have much time left.
Oh,
You
good.
tell us this now? I thought it was like 5 days or something.
Well, that was for Gerald.
This is
He
the
wasn't-
last day.
Gerald wasn't a high priority threat.
Wait, how much
That's
time
not high
does
priority.
Julius have?
Not
See ya.
very long.
Okay, this is starting to make a lot less sense. Can we just hurry this along?
Yeah. All right. So you guys are gonna wait till the dinner period?
Well, we already saw the. I don't know what else we could go through the.
Wait. We can go through it right now. No, wait. You can't.
No,
You're not there,
this was
right?
on your way. This was on your guys' way back. This was on Gerald's way back when he checked the manhole.
Okay.
So now you guys are back in your cells, and you can wait.
Is there any available time for my man to get to my place, to get to the manhole? Not just me.
There's you guys are in your cells right now. For the dinner period, that would take a lot of stealth and a lot of hiding, because that'd be a lot of
What about Nim?
Nim. You guys,
My son.
you guys haven't talked to
We
Nim.
have prison free time.
How have they? Oh my god.
He's treating this like freaking. He's treating this like escapists.
But
Do we have
Yeah.
free time? Can we
No,
roam the hall?
there's no
No.
free time. There's jail cells and food periods. Nim Gaylord is. I'm gonna assume that he heard on the plan. He's hearing about it. He talks about a manhole on his side as well. There's not one on Baubor's hallway.
I hate life.
Just fight your way out. Just screw it.
Screw it.
Basically, you can just start a riot. You can
Push
escape.
someone.
No, you would have advantage with stealth since there's so many people. And yeah,
I agree.
we'll get to the manhole.
Yeah,
We need to
fucking
wait for dinner.
rage.
I don't know about this yet.
Fucking rage. Just go.
yeah, just go for it.
Run.
Just
But I don't
rage.
already
Just
know.
goes over. Just rage runs over to Baubor. All right, we're breaking out. Let's go.
Fucking it up.
So, is this the plan that we're going with?
Might as well.
I'm down.
All right.
Are you?
I mean, wait. What do you mean that Baubor wouldn't know about this? Aren't you all at the lunch period together?
No, as he knows this as he's going back. He learns this as he's going back to check the manhole.
Yeah, Gerald.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So you guys gonna talk about this at the dinner period?
Yeah.
All right. So the dinner period starts. Gerald announces his plan for a riot. Nim is all for it.
I'm up for it, because fuck it.
All right.
I'm about to die anyway.
So, what are you guys gonna do? Well, how are you guys gonna start this?
We can
I
either
think
yell
Nim
riot or, like, start throwing
No, just let Nim rage.
Yeah, you could just let Nim rage.
Wait, Nim, right, he can rage.
Okay,
Yeah?
also, to get a better distraction, I can use Flame Burst.
Alright, so Nim Gaylord looks at both you guys like with asking for approval with his eyes.
Yes.
I not.
Fuck it up.
And you see Nim grab the person next to him and crush his skull on the table. And screams riot.
That's my boy.
Do you have to roll charisma for that, or is it good?
This is probably gonna 1 second.
I yell at the top of my lungs.
Oh no, Nim's good, Nim's good.
And you see the prisoners all around you guys start rushing. A lot of them are rushing out the door, but a lot of them are rushing at the guards just to beat the living hell out of them.
Now we can, okay, now we have to go through the manhole.
Okay, wait. Whose room is closest?
Yeah, who's closest
To
to our table is?
that would be Nim Gaylord's. Nim Gaylord's hallway would be closer. So.
Go there.
Right.
Yeah, go to the manhole there.
Run there.
So, you guys start to hear this alarm, and you start seeing guards pour into it to go after the all the prisoners that have been trying to escape. Roll me.
You roll athletics?
No, roll me stealth with advantage.
All of us?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh, that's not high enough, is it?
1 second. Well, you
15, 17, and 24.
No, that's
That was
Gerald.
me twice. That was me twice.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
15 isn't high enough, is it?
17, 17.
Oh, 17. No, that's
15
fine.
should be fine.
Oh, that's fine.
15 high enough?
Yeah, that's fine. You guys are in a crowd
That
of
should be
people.
more than
Yeah,
fine.
you guys are absolutely fine. You guys make it down to the manhole, into the sewer that you've never went into before, so you have no clue what's going on in it.
Survive.
So it's gonna take you guys a while to traverse it or look around at what's going on. So,
Do I roll perception?
you do that right now. And then I'm gonna go back to Galeas and Maura and all of them for a bit. So roll me that perception.
Okay. Ah!
All right.
Can we just?
Oh.
Okay, so we
Wait, you
arrived.
have to roll for Nim. Oh, we have to roll stealth for Nim.
Wait,
No, we don't.
we don't. It's fine.
Perception for me is 16.
Did you get advantage? Oh, it doesn't matter.
It's fine.
Okay. So just to bridge this, because overarching timelines is just really annoying and confusing.
Mhm.
So by the time they're breaking out in dinner, like, because when is the dinner period again?
It's like
Because these times are so confusing.
So after the 3 hours, the dinner period would be at I have this written down. It'd be at like afternoon. It would be it's at afternoon. Yeah. It's right at like 12:45.
So by the time they're breaking out, like for the dinner period, we've probably just already rooted out the traitors,
Yeah.
or we're starting to. I don't know. I don't care.
I'm gonna say that you guys have rooted out the traitors, and now, that's about.
Dick Face has showed up because you said he'd be there in 3 hours.
Oh hell yeah, I did.
Fuck.
So as they all pour out, this guy probably walks through my front doors, and I'm just like, "Excuse me, who the fuck are you?"
So, 1 second. So, I have to move these people back, right? So I have to.
Oh god, there's 4 of them.
Oh hell yes, there are.
What?
But
So who's who?
these two you won't see for a second, but they're just there. You see this blonde girl come up in a man that looks very familiar to the cultists, but his suit actually looks decent. Like it's the same coloring, but it looks like technological. It looks very powerful. It looks real.
Gotcha.
And you see him walk into the building, put his hands in like these little they're not really pockets, but they're there. Is this where the group that I was meeting is?
And I go, depends. Who are you again?
Is Maura here? She called me at some point. Sorry.
She called him.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
she
I
called.
called you.
Exactly.
And I look at her, I'm like, we don't need reinforcements. Who is this asshole?
He is the dick that the cult worships, and he wants to come and see it for himself.
Well, it's a bit more than that, you know. I realize that cults are normally a bad thing, and it should be my responsibility to take care of them.
Yeah, it should.
And I look at Celine, I'm like, well, here's your god. Is he much of a dick? Is he as much of a dick as mine is?
She steps forward a bit, and like looks at him a little, looks around him. What are you doing? You're not at all like they said in the stories. What were you expecting? And Celine like thinks to herself for a second, and then looks at Galeas, and then looks back at him. Well, something, you know, older, I guess? More, you know...
He's 13!
You just aren't... You don't look that great. And... He just, like... He tilts his head a little.
Celine, he's a 13-year-old.
I thought you worshipped me. I've I've never been so insulted in my life. Except for by the girl sitting next to you.
And I look at him and I go, I'll give it a couple of years, you'll get used to it.
Oh, I'm sure. It's called the internet. I have my fair share of haters.
I pinch the brow of my nose. I'm like, so you're their god, Aaron.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
And I just kind of sighed to myself and was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
You see it?
Okay.
The moment you saw it, you see like the girl like push Aaron out of the way. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. He's honestly not normally this bad. I think he's just trying to mess with you guys. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Listen, hun, you're okay.
Hun, you're okay, boo. Keep doing you.
I look at her, I go, no, you're fine. And I look at him, I'm like, you on the other hand.
He offers a shrug.
This is why I'm fucking insane, do you see?
I just walk up to him and I'm like, listen, brat. This may be a hard concept for you to understand, but normally when you barge into someone's domicile, it's best to either take your shoes off, give a bow, or show some modicum of respect to the man of the house.
Well, when I first came here, you weren't the man of the house. I thought that little girl was. As he gives a wave to Isabel, and Isabel waves back with a smile.
Oh, Isabel, he's corrupting you.
I look at Isabel and I'm like, God help me, I love you. And I look at Isabel and I just like, and I look back at him and I'm like, well, unfortunately, no. She's merely a representative of my family. So, how can I?
Well, I guess I apologize then. I'm sorry for barging in the way I did. I thought it was just okay because the little girl over there was comfortable. I don't really do bowing, but is there any other way that we can settle this?
And I just look at him and I'm like, well, an apology would be nice.
I sincerely apologize for my actions.
I got police texting.
And he does.
Thank you. And I look at him and I'm like, thank you. And then I like as I like lean in to like kind of bow towards him, I go, you never have to apologize to Maura. And I just kind of lean it back up.
He gives like a sneaky thumbs up to you. And then like
fucking stab you.
you can tell that Aaron is not a fan of Maura. Oh, jeez.
Maura, you're just getting so much shit. Maybe you should just like be nicer to people.
Oh yes, it's you, Galeas.
Oh jeez.
Fucking narcissistic asshole.
It's
I'm getting better.
it's safe
No,
for
you're not.
Party.
it's safe
Actually,
if
I
a few more people
disagree.
thumbs up, right? Like
I am.
I actually
I
think
could
he
have
is
murdered
getting-
everyone in the mansion, but I didn't.
that's a good point right there.
I think that's true.
He's getting better. You have to admit he went from shoving a bottle off of Baubor's ass to sparing some lives.
Baubor deserved it.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, Baubor deserved it. But I went from absent-mindedly faffing about and pissing people off to actually considering some people's feelings.
Yeah.
Some.
Alright.
Some. Selectively.
So, Aaron looks at Galeas. Is it okay if a few other colleagues come in?
No.
Sure.
Alright, now I'm gonna have to explain these
Yeah, that's really
guys.
fucking
These
hurting.
people's appearances a little more than their as Mason dies. Mason, quiet down.
Him.
Alright,
Oh, shit.
so you see the first girl that comes in. Her hair is a pure like silver white. Her clothes are all purple. Her eyes are purple, but they're really bright to where it's like hard. It's hard to see. It's like transparent even. But they glow. There's a scar across her face, and there's scars all across her body, and you can easily see that. But she comes in with a smile, this sassy look, and a katana upon her back.
Okay.
Next comes in he's about 16. He's still a boy. He comes in looking very confused. He has black hair and then like a white strip in the middle, and it's just bedhead. It's ruffled up. His clothing looks like armor, like metal on it, all across it, white and black. And he has a slight sword that's white and black. It's like a broadsword even. And he looks he bows. He's the only one polite here that first comes in, gives a bow, and then holds his stance.
And I'm like, and your colleagues are?
Well, I guess we should introduce them. The girl with the white hair, that is Jessica, and the boy that's being actually polite, his name's Nya. Don't question the name, we did already, and we didn't get much.
Wait, is that?
Yeah.
Past that, there is, the blonde girl, her name is Noelle. She doesn't normally give out her name, but you might as well. Yeah.
And I go, fantastic. Alright, well, my name is Galeas Arcadius Shirok Vice Calum Brennan Von Ewer III. This is Celine.
I'm assuming Maura groans when she hears that.
You, of course, already know Maura, and this, of course, is Roselyn Antoinette.
They nod, and then yeah, gives another little bow, like just to look polite. He just doesn't. Past that, they don't say much except for Aaron going. So I hear that you have this whole cult thing solved, according to Maura. But I feel like I could still be of help of some sort.
Please do enlighten me.
These people worship me, so if I put on a little scene, we could take out the cult in one foul swoop.
I like your plan. My question is this, and I look him dead in the eyes. I'm like, how many bodies are you willing to bury today? How many people are you willing to lay dead?
Well, assuming that these people all are guilty of some sort, as many as we need.
And I lean back, I'm like, sure.
Alright.
And I look over at Celine, I'm like, can I have I'm like, do you mind if I have an aside with my people real quick?
No issue. As Aaron pulls back, goes outside, and the rest of his group follows.
I turn to Maura, I'm like, oh my god, I see what you mean.
Terrible.
Christ.
I'm like, it could just be something that's with age, but he still strikes me as too foolish for this. I turn to Roselyn, I'm like, so...
Yeah, maybe because they can't go and fucking just save people because I'm their fucking god. Yeah, that's what I told him to do, but no, did he fucking listen?
I just kind of like think for a moment. I'm like, honestly, I turn to Celine. I'm like, how many people in this cult are actually, I guess, using it as a guise to get what they want? How many people are actually there because they believe in Aaron's message of equality versus those there who are just there to kill monsters?
A large amount of them aren't actually there for equality. I was there for equality, but I'm not sure anymore per se.
Wonderful. And I kind of like rub the bridge of my eyes. I'm like, well, end all be all, I say we have to at least kill the cult leader. Maybe a few of his lieutenants if they're truly monster bigots. I'm like, I am hoping we don't have to cull the entirety of the cult itself, but at the same time, we'll have to take our time with this one. I'm like, because many of the monsters in there are of opposing factions and different ideologies, so letting them all loose at once would just ensure absolute chaos. I say this as like an absolute riot is going on right now, where they're all trying to break free and murder each other.
They're having a good time. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm like gonna get there and I'll be like, oh, for fuck's sake, they're all dead!
God fucking damn it, I didn't even get one kill.
So I just kind of ponder it for a moment. I'm like, all right. And I kind of walk out to where Aaron is. I'm like, sorry, that was actually me coughing. Look at him, I'm like, well, I guess we could use your help, but your distraction that you have planned, I'd like to moderate it a bit.
What do you have in mind?
Well, I'm assuming your suit has some gadgets in it. All I want you to do really is swoop down, call the cult leader a false prophet, and put a hole in his head.
Sounds easy enough. Along with that, is there any objective to really mess with the whole cult? Like, that's not what I meant. How many of the people in the cult are we actually planning to kill?
I'm like, well, according to my insider, many of them are more or less there to slay monsters or do experimentation on monsters. Not many of them are actually there for equality. So, we'll give those monster haters a choice. They can either stand down or die with their leader.
Of course. And he pulls down his mask to show that he smiles. And the rest of his group smile a bit, but are really confused because they were brought into this very randomly.
I can imagine.
Alright.
Like, I hope you know, like, if this guy ever pisses me off, I'm taking the first chance I get to kill him.
Oh, of course.
Oh, please do.
Can I join?
No, I'm fucking murdering.
Suck my dick, Mira.
You do not have the right, Roselyn.
Fuck
Like,
you.
no offense, but this guy is like, of the OCs you've introduced to us so far, this guy is about gotta be the most annoying.
He gets better, I swear.
No, he
Yeah,
doesn't.
No, I
Guys,
don't
guys,
believe
look at
you.
my Tumblr. Or what's it called? Fucking Fumbler. Fuck off.
I mean, we can look at his Instafam, his quick message, and his tweeter. Okay.
Ugh.
That hurt.
It hurt me too. Alright,
So
how are we gonna do this? How are you guys gonna do this?
Oh.
I think we'd wait for Baubor and the others to show up.
Alright. Hey, Baubor and your friendo. Baubor and Gerald.
Oh, hey, Zammy.
Hey Sam, Mochi, isn't Mochi dead?
Yeah, Mochi's dead.
Yeah, you just tell her immediately.
I got the head.
He's a puppet now.
Yeah, say hi.
Alright.
Skull puppet.
Yeah, skull puppet. Alright. So,
Oh yeah.
time for
Oh,
Baubor and Gerald to
puppet.
show off.
Okay.
You
So,
guys
it's
are-
been a while, so we can probably roll for perception a few more times.
I mean, you guys have gotten a pretty good layout on where the sewer system leads. You have an idea on where most of the areas are. You can tell which areas are the prison areas because there's multiple pipes at the prison areas and then less pipes than others. But you make it to a place that doesn't have any pipes but still a manhole. And would you guys like to peek out and see what's around?
Yeah, that'd be a very good idea.
Roll me that stealth, baby.
Who's gonna roll that?
You have the best dexterity, Chris.
Alright.
Oh.
Here I go.
Oh no, I'm very skeptic. Oh wait, is that high enough?
1 second. 3 + 1. No, not at all, actually.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You are immediately seen as the manhole comes up.
Well, we...
And you see, you hear someone yell, "They've escaped," and a few of the cultists start rushing over.
Just don't look, just run.
Yeah, so don't look. Just run.
Alright, prepare near the manhole and start, get your weapons out probably.
Yeah, I'm getting my weapons
Oh,
out. I'm
no.
getting my fire out.
Oh.
Put a manhole filled with methane.
Oh.
That's gonna set us all on fire.
I'm infernal. I don't care.
All
You're a
right.
piece.
God damn.
So,
I feel like Galeas is just gonna watch like an explosion off the distance and be like, oh, that's probably them. We should go.
My son.
so you guys are setting up for fighting.
Roll your dexterity.
All right, you guys all set up for fighting. Nim pulls out his anchor, and you see as the manholes gets thrown off, and cultists start filing in one by one.
How many?
Oh, sorry. All right, I'm gonna have to gather these images because I haven't gotten these in a while.
Wait, so are they out like in the woods or?
No, they are in they're still in the place. They're in the sewer system still.
Why do they have to get a nat 20
Right, 1 second. Let me get out the cultists.
when you rolled stealth?
Wait, but they roll all this perception. What was the point of the perception then?
To get a view on the area and see where everything was. So,
It wasn't to find their way out.
there's no way out with the sewer system. That's the issue with it. It's just it surrounds the whole entire area, and there's no coherent place where it follows.
Then why'd you say that was a good idea if we were gonna get?
Yeah,
caught?
why the hell did you send them down there?
Because there are a lot of opportunities down here that can bring you to different places. Like,
But you just said there was no way out. Oh my god.
no, let's see what I mean.
It's okay. We can dig. We could have. If we're not in this mess right now, we could have dug through.
Oh,
You need-
that's
okay,
the smartest
gonna-
thing I've
I'm
heard
just
all
gonna
session.
I'm just gonna time out real quick and just say you need to give more coherent explanations because this is like the third time this session that I've just been utterly confused by everything.
So, a few cultists start piling one by one.
How many of them?
There's 5 of them.
5?
Yes.
I think
Easy picking.
we can handle that. I think.
Easy pickings.
Here. Roll initiative.
Well, yeah. Actually, we should probably get advantage because you know
Audience under the
we already were prepared already,
Well,
and they're just like going in. You know.
you're rolling initiative.
As they're climbing down the ladder, you're just like, all right, set them on fire.
Sit on
Oh, is that what we got?
though.
I mean, you could do that, Gerald.
Let's do this.
But that'll kill me. Kill both of us.
Won't kill me.
I mean,
How much methane is in the sewers?
How dirty are these sewers?
pretty dirty.
Yeah, we're going down.
Oh, Jesus.
Resistant or immune to fire?
Gerald is immune to fire.
Oh, then you're fine.
How am I gonna get out of the way? I'm in the sewer.
Get out of the way. Hide behind this mound of crap.
Alright.
No way.
I'm gonna...
Hide behind my completely hide behind my fireproof body.
Hide behind my body.
Oh, jeez. Alright. So, how are you gonna set all this on fire, Gerald?
But you're gonna. Oh my God, that's gonna kill us.
I'm probably we can just should we do that right now or should we just do that as like a last?
That's probably a last-ditch effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd probably be a lot better.
Alright, so, then you guys roll initiative.
Initiative. Okay.
Explosion.
What? Oh, we need to be
What?
Oh, the guards.
You guys need
They're
to...
all
You
zeros.
have to click on your character
Yeah,
token.
you have to
and
click on
then-
your character token, then you roll.
Oh, right.
That's one.
Why do all the guards have zeros?
Sorry.
Because
Where's
I
my?
haven't rolled it.
Because he
Fine, I
has rolled
forgot.
the
I
cards.
zoomed into the wrong people.
What the oh, okay.
Okay.
Now you just gotta add their dexterity modifiers.
Yep, so...
Hold on. 1 second.
That's a...
Oh, jeez.
That's a 15...
15. Sorry. And rolling initiative.
But still,
How do I roll?
that one.
You go to.
So
What? No, not chat.
Baubor can't
where-
roll that
Where
initiative.
are we?
This is chat.
Sorry, go back here. And character sheet.
Oh, why did I roll?
Permission sheet, right here.
This doesn't need to choose a token.
Yeah, you gotta click on your
You
character.
gotta click on your character token first.
How do I do
But he's on the iPad. How does he get?
Oh, so,
Yeah, just roll initiative for him.
that? Oh,
Yeah, roll initiative for him. It'd be a lot quicker. Ah, why do I keep getting bad? I hate life. You know.
So they're basically dead, right? Unless Nim rolls something good.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so... Nim Gaylord. Alright, then click on his token, and then...
I believe in you, Nim.
Suck it up, boy.
Oh,
Yeah, they're all fucked.
I mean, they have a chance.
Well,
Wait, how the heck am I better than everybody else? I roll a nat 1.
You have some good dexterity.
Huh.
Look it up.
So, here we go.
Why do I always get the bad rolls? I hate life.
So first Konami, that... Alright, so that's the 21 right there. So that 21... That 21 baby, he aims
Oh, I'm
his,
dead. They're gonna hit me first.
he aims his wrist at, Nim Gaylord, and immediately fires a ball of electricity. So alright, so that's
Uh-oh.
that misses. And then he fires another one.
Misses.
Which also misses. Oh, damn it. Next guy. Alright, he attempts to do the same thing, like, looking at the other guy a bit, like, what's wrong with you? Firing. Oh my fucking god. Alright,
Oh no.
Oh.
and that one again at Nim Gaylord. This one hits. Wait,
Uh-oh.
wait.
What?
Yeah, this one hits. That will be 2d6 of electric damage. That is 6 points of damage on Nim Gaylord.
My beautiful
My
boy,
son.
no.
How dare you?
As the rest of the party realizes that they're targeting one person, they again target that one person and continuously set aim, just to try to get one of them down before the rest of the people.
How dare?
Exact. How fucking dare you? And this to the sweetest boy too. How
That
freaking.
misses.
I'm offended.
That also misses. Nim Gaylord looks kind of freaked out now as all these balls of electricity like pass him. A few hit him,
Nice.
but then the rest are like zipping by.
It's like the Matrix.
God
Alright.
fucking damn it.
Baubor Lupi, what's up?
Alright, should I use my... debating whether or not to... Oh, I have a lot of toys.
I have a lot of toys.
Should I use my frost flintlock and try to freeze them, or would that not work well, considering...
I mean, it doesn't really. It's
I
not.
can only freeze one of them.
Let's
I might as well use my, sword, because why not?
go with that sword.
It's a lot stronger.
Hit him with that sword, baby. Roll it.
Okay.
That doesn't hit, but you can still roll another one.
Another one?
Yeah.
Another one.
That
That
hits.
hits. That definitely hits. You slam the sword into one of the cultists, and you just see as his chest gets completely cut open and dragged down through his body as he holds the wound and collapses.
Wait,
Is he dead?
Yeah, that's 12 points
How
of
That
damage.
was great.
How much do these guys have?
Well, like less than 12. They have a Nim Gaylord. Alright.
Oh, I bet he's pissed.
Then my child, fuck it up.
After shaking off this little bit of how scared he was, he just whacked some guy right across like the chest with his anchor, just bashing it into him.
Ooh.
That hits.
Yeah, that's...
That definitely hits as he rips open this guy's chest and just knocks him down. Next up, with his second attack, he's going to hold up his anchor a little and throw it at one of the other cultists. Still hitting. It doesn't do as much damage, but this nails this cultist straight in the chest. And you see him move back a bit, and can't rip out the anchor. Gerald, how?
Go to your weapons.
Wait, so if I use my quarterstaff and like a crossbow, do I do double?
What? Well, you
Do I
could
use one of two weapons?
you could do 2 hits per turn, but you can't use a crossbow at such close range. You guys didn't really
Okay.
move too far away from the manhole.
Okay. Guess I'm using my quarterstaff.
All right, hit him hard. Roll an attack.
Oh, right.
Wait.
Does it work?
I started working with the stealth rolls, so
Yeah.
if it doesn't work, I'll just roll it.
Hold on.
The first one doesn't hit, but the second one hits, and with that, oh, jeez, you rolled 3, it's just 2 hits. With the first one, you swipe to the side, attempting to get the cultist, and he looks kind of overjoyed as you missed the first one, as it really did look like it was going to hurt, but then you swing up, and, like, knock this guy out, like, you bash right into his skull, and you hear, like, a crack.
You guys, fun fact, I just found Oreos from 2 years ago that were for the hurricane,
Alright, so
but then we forgot about
that
them.
guy is the down. 2 more. This guy just watched his friends get murdered and takes 2 steps back and then tries to run, as he does not want to die here and now.
I feel a little bit of rage.
So they move about 35 feet back, And
In the sewer?
Wait, are two of them still alive?
yeah, 2 of them are still alive.
Oh, I could have sworn they had. You said they had 12 HP. I thought that Nim Gaylord's hit would have killed them.
No, one of them hit him. One hit killed him.
One hit
The
killed
other
him,
one
the other
didn't.
one, yeah.
Oh, right, they were fine.
The other one bloodied him.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
So one of them is trying to run with like a bunch of broken ribs from where an anchor slammed him in the chest.
Yeah. So he.
I bet Nim's like, that's my anchor!
Well, no, like the anchor's not stuck in his chest, just cracked his ribs.
Yeah, all
dude.
his bones are broken, man. All his ribs are broken. And he's like really just messed up as he's trying to like scramble away.
So he just like runs half the distance. He just like can't breathe. Like.
And then he stops, takes a breath, and just looks at you guys in terror. But our good friend over here, he doesn't try to attack until he moves. He moves like 15 feet back, and then tries to fire one of his little electric balls.
Oh, yeah, he probably have this. Oh,
That hits.
that hits. Who's he aiming at?
He is going to aim at Baubor Lupai as Baubor tore his friend's chest apart.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Ooh.
That is 9 points of damage on Baubor. Alright. You now have 10 HP, Baubor Lupai. Oh, Jesus. So, that was his turn. Baubor, it's your turn!
Oh, but now I have to take an action to move forward. Wait, I still have my... I can either move forward or I can use one of my ranged weapons.
It's whatever you want, man. I mean, you can shoot.
Well, I'm assuming I have to take an action in order to move
yeah,
forward,
you have to
right?
take an action to move forward.
So I might as well use one of my ranged weapons. Oh, I'm gonna use my javelin.
Alright. Who are you going
That
for?
doesn't have an effect on the sewer, does it?
No, it just...
Okay, good.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
electric, so it shouldn't.
So who are you throwing at? Which one?
The one that just hit me?
Fair enough. I'm just gonna throw it.
Okay.
Roll it. That...
That doesn't hit.
It misses.
Huh?
It misses. You just see this like electric javelin like swipe past his face and like crack into the wall behind him.
So, wait, can I use the javelin again, or?
It's a singular javelin.
You threw it.
I know, I just didn't know if it came back to me or not. Okay.
No.
It's not like Thor's hammer.
Alright, I'll use the frost flintlock then.
Alright, fire.
That should hit.
That definitely hits. You hit him square. You just like hit him square in the chest, and you see frost seem to radiate from his chest and push out a little, but that's about all it does. As he like looks at you, coughs a bit, and just tries to hold a stance, like to hold himself steady, because he's trying not to fall down. Nim Gaylord. Alright, Nim Gaylord has the necrotic flintlock. He pulls out his flintlock.
From a pirate captain.
Aims it at the guy that he already nailed with his anchor, and fires once. That doesn't hit. Then he fires again. And that does hit. So this shot nails the guy straight in the neck. And you see him slowly go down as the necrotic, like...
Wait, that hits?
Oh, wait, the second... Oh, I didn't... I saw that, sorry. It doesn't hit. He misses the both shots, and you see the walls around you corrode a little as the necrotic pistol crashes into them. Shit. Gerald Howe.
Chris, do you have any range?
Yes, I have a crossbow and a longbow. Can I use either?
You can use the crossbow, not the longbow.
Gotcha. How many times can I use the crossbow this turn?
You can use it twice.
Awesome.
Yeah, it has registered. Who keeps typing stuff?
Just doing something.
It's Zamian Star.
Try hitting it. Try. Sorry.
One more time.
It's probably gonna.
I'll just roll it.
Alright.
Oh wait, Baubor used the frost flintlock?
Yeah.
Did you shoot the guy with the broken ribs?
No, he
No.
shot the other guy.
Because the other guy's running away.
Is he in the sewer still?
Yeah, they're both in the sewer still.
Okay, so he's running away in the sewer, even though it's like a square.
So one of them has like 6 HP, one of them has 4 HP. So
Oh,
one of them is very
first one.
dead.
Yeah, one of them's very dead. Alright. I'm gonna assume that you shot the one that's bleeding out of his chest and is dying because of the... Oh, jeez.
Wait, which one are you shooting? The
The
one
one
that's...
that isn't running away.
Alright. You, like, nail this guy with these broken ribs. He's just having a bad day. You nail him right in the head with this crossbow bolt. And he just collapses as blood pours from his forehead. The next bolt you shoot is at the other guy, and you shoot it, and it doesn't even get close. It misses, and it just zips past his face. Per se. So, this guy is goner. As for this man, he again now starts to move back as, like, and he does this very strategically, like, he jumps back a bit, like, and looks around at his surroundings as if he knows what's, like, everything that's going on around him, and tries to fire another one of his electric balls.
I thought he was running away.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, he wasn't running away. What he was doing so far is he's been trying to jump away and
Oh,
fire.
I thought Chris was shooting the guy who was attacking us.
The guy who wasn't running away.
Oh.
I thought he was running away. No, Josh is right. The guy who wasn't running away, i.e. the guy who was suffering pretty badly, because I thought the other guy was fleeing.
Alright. Besides, that misses on Baubor Lupai. That's about it. This is endgame right here.
It's endgame right here.
Alright.
We're
Baubor.
going Wait, I got an idea.
I have no idea where to
So, I still have my frost flintlock, I presume?
Yeah,
I'm gonna look around.
Ah.
that first one misses.
Found it. Ooh, shit.
And... Ah!
Alright. Maybe not endgame
Oh,
yet.
I just found it.
Both your shots
You need to
missed.
invest in like some good rolls, my dude.
Yeah.
I know, I keep getting bad rolls.
You'll get good ones.
Alright. So,
It's your curse.
both your bullets miss again, just hitting the walls, and you just see as the walls start to freeze up and freeze up and freeze up from all the times you hit them. Nim Gaylord.
Ow. That's
Um,
literally the sword that I have.
He
Just grab your anchor and
Yeah.
throw it, my boy.
yeah, he runs over to his anchor, picks it up, and just takes a moment, breathes to himself, looks at this guy, and throws it.
Ooh.
Yes.
That bashes
My
straight
boy.
into his ribs, and you see
How does
this,
that boy?
like, you see this carve into his chest.
Healing.
What does that sound?
What does that sound?
So wait, is it from my mic?
Yeah.
There we go, it's gone.
You guys have survived combat.
Yeah, because, I just tried to,
You do not hear more people coming down yet.
equip my new
You-
skill that says I need,
It
Level 4 shield.
seems safe for a very short while.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Are we still inside the prison, or are we like around the prison gates?
You are outside the prison. You are now like under the cultists, like the rest of the base.
Or like, if we go out to the manhole, would we be able to run it, book it?
Yes.
Do you want to do that, or
I can do one of two things.
what?
We can either do that, or, well, I mean, I'm gonna do both of them anyways. But I like to stand back a little bit and make a little bit of a fire show.
I'm gonna need to get out
Oh,
then.
You guys are getting out.
I have no idea.
All right.
We should distract them while we get out.
But I mean, I won't get out.
No, you distract them so that they come in while we get out.
How do I?
Get them to come into the sewer and then blow it up.
Alright.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, we'll
Alright.
do this.
But we need to get out first,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
So shout like up at go to the original manhole. Just shout up, hey, there's prisoners down here, and then just book.
Alright.
All right.
Well, then they're gonna see us.
So you guys do that.
Yeah, that's fine. Once they
Yeah.
get down here, they'll just like see him running, and they'll chase him. And once he gets out of the
Oh, so
manhole,
you'll
he
just
just blows
push
it
them
up.
out of the way and then use your fire.
Yeah.
Just blow it all up. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Just set it in flame. All right.
Just get them down here, and then blow it up.
So, you
Let me grab my javelin. I grab my javelin, obviously.
All right. So you call up the manhole like,
Do you want to try to kill one of
jeez, just prisoners down here. Okay.
Prisoners down here.
You
need
immediately
some help here.
hear the shuffling of feet
No,
rushing.
wait,
over.
hold on. Before we do that, we need to let's like dress up as the cultists, like in the cultist stuff.
That's true. No, let's do that. We have like
Okay.
5 corpses. Yeah, let's do that before we...
Yeah, and 3 of them are just bloody as shit.
Hey, we still have 2.
No, just pretend that you're like, we need some help. There's some prisoners down here.
I'm gonna say, all right. So you, oh jeez, are you guys actually putting on the outfits, or are you guys just running now?
Well, yeah, we put the rest of our stuff. Well, I'm wearing armor though.
Just put the robe all over it. I mean, I'm taking one. I'm wearing chains.
Just run.
Yeah, just you might as well just run.
You guys run. I'm taking a taking a cultist robe and putting it on since I have chainmail, not plate.
All right, just so you guys are gonna run now. Just gonna book it.
Sure, why not?
Well, hold on. Does Baubor have plate?
I have scale.
The scale.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Just throw some robes on over it.
Yeah, just throw some
Yeah.
rolls up. I'm gonna say that Nim Gaylord puts on the bloody one.
Nim puts on the bloody one. He just like limps around
Exactly.
as if his ribs had just been broken.
Just in case there's any survivors, I can pretend I'm a cultist.
All right.
I'm just imagining like Nim puts on the bloody one, takes his anchor, and like holds it up to his chest. He's like, "Oh, they anchored me."
Ah! Some maniac hit me with an anchor.
It's so pain.
Cultists start filing down now.
And we run.
Okay. So you guys just book it,
It
and
doesn't even need to roll because it's like everywhere.
you guys make it to the where are you guys trying to make? Which manhole are you trying to make it to?
Isn't it? You thought you said we were outside the gates.
Well,
He said you're outside the prison. You're underneath the main cult base.
yeah,
So if you want to get outside the gates, you're gonna have to book.
yeah, you're gonna have to book it. Like you're gonna have to get out the manhole.
It's good because you'll have advantage since I'll be the one. Since there'll be a...
Okay, yeah, we could probably do that. Or dress up as cultists, so it shouldn't be too much of a.
I mean, there's people starting to file down now.
Well, yeah, we can pretty much just go there then.
You're overthinking this. Just go.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah, we'll go.
You guys book it. Because so you guys get out of the manhole. Gerald.
Blow it up.
Yeah.
Hmm?
How are you gonna
Blow it up.
how are you gonna
Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up.
Flame burst. There's a deck save, but we're in a sewer. Everything is ignitable. I don't know if there's a deck save because of that, but
You are immune to fire and any forms of like
No, I'm talking about other people's deck save.
other people's sex save.
Not if they're in like a hallway full of methane gas.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't.
Your deck saves can't help you now.
I'm just saying that before you burst into fire, Baubor and Nim rush out of this manhole, and Gerald, in this not really heroic moment because he's not really hurting himself, he explodes in fire, and all around him, this burst of flame and explosion just goes all around, killing all the cultists that come down here, and then from the manhole starts to burst up like this explosion. Some of the stone starting to crack all
So
around.
all the manholes are just like boom, boom.
Alright, let's go to the cultist. Oh.
We hardly got out alive. Baubor, out of this manhole, there aren't really much of any people there, and there's a large hole above you. Also, from across from you, there is this staircase that leads up.
Camped with my auto clicker and got to
Right.
Well, I'll make sure. Well, obviously, I'll check the steps to make sure that they're, you know,
Yeah.
stable.
Are
they?
They're very stable.
Okay.
So, you and Nim are booking it?
Yeah, sure. Is there anyone there?
You guys have escaped.
it was a hashtag.
Hey, wait. How are you gonna escape?
Nobody's there. Everyone.
The name of the
He
I climb out. My robes are kind of singed, and I just walk,
moderator.
and I book it like.
just booking up the stairs. Alright. They have made it up the stairs and now are in the forest.
Gerald's got like I feel like Gerald's got like a spring in his step, like he clicks his heels together as he jumps up, and he's just like, he's having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm having. Yeah.
Alright. So you guys all escaped. You guys gonna go to the town now?
Did you say
Sure.
Daniel?
Alright.
Actually, let me wash off because I'm probably smell.
Did you
I don't need. I'm not smelly.
Nim's not gonna care. He probably smells the same.
Yeah, him smells worse, if anything. He's a rotting body.
But yeah, I wash off first and then I go.
Are you
There's like a river or something. I'll be
Yeah,
fine.
there's a river. So you guys make your way over.
Yes.
By now, Aaron and Galeas have already talked through everything. Everything's... The plan is set.
Up there.
And we're just waiting at this point.
You guys see this just these. You see these people. You see your teammates, and there's just one random guy with these singed cloaks, just like running over, seeming so happy and proud of themselves.
Oh, goddamn, Baubor's still alive.
And I yell, guess who it is, bitches?
And you see,
Motherfucker.
and you see Nim,
And I just immediately go, Nim!
and you see Nim Gaylord praising his bloody anchor.
Did you want to get a kill?
I just completely ignore Baubor and I walk over and I give, I go to give Nim a hug and I'm like, just like, oh.
I honestly
And then I
don't
just
give
kinda-
two shits right now.
I just kind of give him like a thumbs up.
I'm proud of you, Nim.
Nim Gaylord nods happily.
Dude, good thing you get to, like, choose a different-
Gerald, what are you gonna say this moment? You have no clue where you are, and you have no reason to stay with this group
Enjoy Rio.
at all.
Yeah, Gerald, who the fuck are you?
Well, what's he gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Whatever the hell you want.
That's up to you.
Yeah, it's your guest character at this point.
Well, I just got out of a prison right now. I might as well chill with you guys before I head on my merry way.
No, you should probably. Well, we're probably gonna be, you know, killing the rest of the cultists who had you a prisoner.
Oh, bet. Let's do that.
All right.
Well, I mean, we kind of killed a good amount already.
How are you guys gonna respond to the words of "We kind of killed a good amount of the cultists"?
Yeah, how do you?
I have no
Jeez.
idea what I am.
I feel like
I'm a dark wizard.
since you guys are a little beat up, Galeas suggests that you guys get some time to heal up. We just kind of party a little bit at the end
Yeah, all right.
Celine looks
and
at
plan our next
yeah.
move.
Celine looks at Gerald Howe and Baubor Lupai and Nim just a little bit in horror once they mention that a lot of the cultists are dead.
It's okay. You guys killed like 2 or 3. I killed like 10.
Wait, Celine is?
Yeah.
Just because I liked how it sounded.
There's
13.
Dude, you can get ancient from Myth
Well.
Magic, you get primal magic.
There's no pleasing this woman.
You get basic
Well.
Wait, and then I ask, wait, are you an infernal?
Yeah.
Then I speak some infernal with you.
Oh my god.
Like,
We all
yo,
speak
what's up?
infernal.
Hey.
Who doesn't speak
Wait, most
Infernal
of us
here?
know infernal, right?
and acid magic.
I think everyone here knows Infernal.
Literally everyone here speaks infernal.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus.
Yeah, you're not.
Alright,
It's
well,
gonna be like fucking horror, we all do.
Special.
Celine just
Excuse
like,
me?
She thinks to herself.
Well, fair
okay.
enough. You did just kill.
So we all go and we party it up at the local inn,
Mhm.
and I comfort Celine. I go, well, I mean, look on the bright side. They might not have been your friends.
But what about the ones that were?
I mean, did they care about equality?
I don't think so.
Then it doesn't matter.
What is
Trying so
wrong
hard not to
with
laugh,
you?
Okay, trying so hard not to laugh. Okay.
Yeah. This is like the first time you've ever seen Celine really seriously shaken up.
Like personally, who gives a shit? They started it, but as Galeas, I'm gonna be like legitimately concerned. I'll be like, you know, this is difficult, but your friends are being misled by the leader. I feel that after we carry out our plan and assassinate the leader, they're gonna need some guidance from both you and Aaron.
I guess we'll figure that out then. As she sighs.
And then I'm like, okay. And I just hand her a drink. I'm like, no, shut up and drink.
Oh, I'm splatting. You see, as you guys aren't the only one
I know,
drinking, as Aaron has somehow managed to get himself a large thing of beer.
You are 13!
And at that comment, he looks at Maura and says, "My job is very stressful, okay? Just give me a minute, alright?"
Smoke some fucking weed or something. Jesus Christ.
You know, the fact that such underage drinking reminds me of someone, you know?
Alright, well, everyone's having a good time.
You make your characters way too young.
I mean, this specific group, little right here, is young. Past that, you'll see some.
I mean, Celine. She's like what, 17?
Wait, she's 17? Doesn't that mean that...
That's what he told me last session.
She's 17, almost 18.
How old are you?
Me? 210.
210.
Oh, I'm 17.
Oh, sorry, 215.
You're 2 centuries old. Yeah!
Galeas doesn't see age, he sees intelligence.
Oh, I just realized I know Infernal, Celestial, and Vampiric.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright.
Which is probably why he has no romantic feelings for any of you.
Yeah. Then Celeste came around and he's like, oh my god.
17.
Alright.
Yeah, but she's smarter than all of you.
Yeah.
You're not.
What's her intelligence?
Yeah, what's her intelligence, Jeff?
She has a nat 20 for intelligence, actually.
Oh shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Like I said!
What's her wisdom?
1 second. Her wisdom's a 16.
Damn it.
My wisdom.
Either way, she's smarter and more
Oh
wise.
gosh, Galeas is smarter than most of you.
Yeah.
My wisdom is a 17.
And good for you. I think we're done here. The party's happening. Everyone's having a good time. Mostly having a good time.
Oh
And,
my
you know, we
gosh,
don't get
Im
love.
has the same intelligence as Galeas. No wonder we get along.
Wait, what's their intelligence?
What's a 14?
Nimit has an intelligence of 14.
I have a intelligence
What?
of 13.
They're much- they're-
He's smarter than me.
Galeas and Nim are technically the smartest party members.
Oh, Jesus.
When Nim is the smartest.
I mean, I have like no wisdom. A lot of people have wisdom, but I have crazy stupid
Yeah, what-
charisma.
I have a 19 in charisma.
So do I.
Oh, Jesus. Galeas is really balanced except for his charisma, and then, like, everyone has their bad stat.
My bad stat is strength again.
Always strength.
I got
Oh,
shit
strength's my
rolls
best stat.
character.
Alright, so,
Yeah,
Oh my
holy
god,
shit,
I'm seeing
I don't like
Roselyn's
playing strength characters like at all.
I'm seeing Roselyn's stats, and holy shit, you got away with some.
she did get away with some stuff. I actually, like, lowered her stats before the first session started. I'm like, these look way too high.
Fucking Rose. Meanwhile, me with my fucking 13, 14, and 8.
Oh, jeez. You know...
Yeah, I have an 8 too. So stop whining.
So yeah, I did lower Roselyn's stats a little.
Anyway, so are we continuing, or are we calling it?
We're gonna call it a day. Thank you everyone that joined and thought through this. We broke out of the prison. Later.